Hello, Internet. I am Sebastian Lombardo, President and Artistic Director of Insomniac Theater Company. I would like to thank you for clicking on this performance and taking some time to enjoy some play. Hi! I'd like to thank you for clicking on this performance and taking some time to enjoy play readings by local playwrights right here in Ocala. We wish we could give this to you from a stage. Hi! We wish we could give it to you from a stage. Hi. But unfortunately, that's not the world we're living in right now. So we've decided to utilize the wonders of technology from the growing discomfort of our own homes to bring these tales to you. So without further ado, here is the world premiere of Audit.
So I says to him, I says, Michael, you don't give a lady a palm branch. I don't care if it is what you're known for. It's not romantic. Of course, then he says he didn't have any money for anything nicer, which is a flat out lie. So I told him he could take his spear and shove it up his.
Excuse me.
Listen, Eve, I'll call you back. Tell Abel I give her much love. All right. Bye-bye. What can I do for you, hon?
Not to be crude, but where the hell am I?
I'd watch my words from here on out. See those gates?
Yeah?
Do you see those gates made out of pearl?
Yes.
Do you see the pearly gates?
Wait, you mean I'm dead?
We have a winner.
Wait, what? Wait, is that sulfur? Am I going to hell?
We'll see. Name?
Oh, Nathan Sanders.
Mary?
Yes.
Could you go down to Lucifer's office and bring me the negation files for a Nathan Sanders, newly deceased?
Right away, ma'am.
Lucifer, like Satan, that Lucifer?
That's right.
And he has files on me.
Don't worry, honey. He has files on everyone. He doesn't want to be cheated out of a soul, you know.
What's in it?
It basically lists all the good and bad things you've done in your life. It's how we determine if you're worthy of the penthouse suite.
That sounds a bit clinical.
We have to be clinical nowadays. Before we did that, we had all sorts of people throwing around mitigating circumstances and defense of honor, but I was drunk. I tell you, what people will say to stay out of the eternal fire.
And God approves this method?
He trusts our judgment. This whole thing was kind of just thrust upon him, you know. Didn't even know people came here when they died. He was just creating and doing his thing. Boy, you really should have seen his face when Abel popped in. You know when someone brings a puppy home that the spouse doesn't know about? All of a sudden, he's trying to make this place paradise and has to come up with all sorts of rules. So funny.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Mr. DeVille is currently busy torturing L. Ron Hubbard, but he will send the files at his next opportunity.
Thank you, Mary.
Oh, that Mary, is that the Virgin Mary?
Yeah, as if I have more authority than her.
Oh, okay. Then is it Magdalene?
That tramp? Listen, there are a million Marys up here.
Right.
Do you want me to set you two up? You look like you might be your type, not particularly intellectual or masculine in any way.
No, thanks. Is there any way I could just go back to living?
File a complaint with the wrongful death department. Once that's been processed, you'll have a chance to appeal before the Archangel Azrael. And if he agrees, he'll consult the Order of Hasmolim. And if they agree, they'll bring the form to the big guy himself, who has the final say. Considering his widely accepted infallibility, I say your chances are slim.
I have to do all that? Couldn't I just go to God directly if he has the final say?
He's a very busy deity. There's not enough time in eternity to have an audience with everyone that wants to see him. Besides, he's not even here right now.
He's not here. Where is he?
I didn't tell you this, but he's off playing canasta with the Ahura Mazda,
Who's that?
the Zoroastrian deity.
What? There are two gods?
Oh, they're more than that. Each religious sect has their own place, and when someone dies, they go to the most applicable location. In your case, you're a Christian, so you get Christian heaven.
So people are dying, religious wars are being fought, and they're all correct?
That's Scientology, but otherwise, yeah, isn't that a riot?
Wait, what happens to the atheists?
They're floating around somewhere. They believe in nothingness, they get nothingness.
Wow, I'll be damned.
Let's hope not. Thank you, Mary.
You're welcome.
Lust is a sin.
Yeah, but it's a fun one.
All right, let's begin the audit. And see, here we have 3,425 counts of insecticide.
Like bugs? That's counting against me?
Every life is sacred.
You've got to be kidding.
Don't worry, that'll cancel out with the 5 additional hours of community service you served when you were 13.
And here I thought I'd get nothing out of it.
I get that a lot. All right, what else do we have here? That's like 590 counts of eating meat on Friday, 6,700 counts of using the Lord's name in vain.
Oh, God.
That's 6,701.
This is ridiculous.
Mr. Sanders, please don't make a scene.
There's no one here.
Yeah, that's what you thought when you committed 8,034 counts of spilling the sacred seed, too.
Okay, I get it. But what about the good stuff? Surely that has to outweigh the bad.
All right. I'm checking.
Thank you.
Let's see. Save 3 animals from being put to death, even after one bit you. Prevented your friends from driving while intoxicated. Being on the jury that let an innocent man go free. Took exceptional care of your wife while she went through chemotherapy. I'm sorry you two had to go through that.
Thank you. Well, that should balance out the rest, shouldn't it?
Maybe. There's a pretty long list on both sides here. I'll need a little bit longer to tally it up.
How much longer? This is pretty nerve-wracking.
Not much. Just a few more months, maybe a year.
A year? A year? You have any idea what it's like to be in a position where every minute detail of your life is being recalled? All you can do is wait to find out if you'll be tortured until the end of time? And Jesus Christ.
Did someone call me? Oh, yes, thank you.
What, you're Jesus?
Sure am, Jack.
You look nothing like your portrait.
Well, let me see a picture of you 2,000 years ago. Bet you look mighty different, too. But don't really bet. Gambling's wrong. So saith the Lord.
It's just, I didn't expect you to be so...
Hip, fresh, fly. Truth is, I got this look not too long ago. I ditched all that traditional jazz when the hippie movement started taking over my style and duds. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Do you really need sunglasses in heaven?
Have you ever looked at a seraphim, Jack? They light up so bright that even the most divine beings can't look in their presence.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Who's the newbie?
His name is Nathan Sanders.
All right. Well, looky here, Nathan. You know what this is?
A cell phone?
Well, it ain't just any cell phone. I can call into any dimension you want. You want to call your family and tell them you're okay?
Yeah, that'd be great.
No way, man. That's like something from a horror flick, calling from beyond the grave. But I like you, man. You can take a joke. Let's do lunch sometime, all right? Solid? You fitting in? You fitting on coming in?
I don't know. I'm being audited as we speak.
Really? How's it looking?
I just started. I'll let you know in 2 years.
Now it's 2 years?
I don't like being rushed.
Let me see that. You really like to live it up, didn't you? There's some pretty outrageous stuff on here, you know? Oh my god. This one's pretty bad. Funny, but pretty bad. Well, I've seen enough.
Sir?
Yeah. There's some bad stuff. But most of it's minor. Looks like a pretty standard file. I'll forgive those transgressions and it all should work out fine. There you go.
You can really do that?
Once I was put on that cross, I was the holiest man in this joint. Get it? Holiest. I had to put holes in my hands. How are we gonna get along, fine man? Hit me up when you get the chance.
Emmanuel! Emmanuel! Get back here right this instant!
Ah, shoot.
Emmanuel, what did I tell you to do earlier?
Ah, come on, Mom.
Don't protest, Emmanuel. You may be the son of God, but I'm still your mother. Now go back there and clean your room or you're not getting supper.
Sometimes being good really sucks. Take care, man. Welcome to heaven.
Thanks.
Hey, try not to step on any bugs, man.
Understood.
Before you come back out, that room better be immaculate.
So I can just go right in?
Sure, hon. So, where were we, Eve? What? Adam did what? No way.
We hope you enjoyed the reading. If you would like to join our ever-growing list of friends, please like our Facebook page, tell people about us, and of course, when we are once again able to raise our curtains, please join us for some live theater. I'd like to thank you once again for supporting the arts in Ocala, even virtually. And as always, stay safe.